Yo, what's happening, people? It's your boy Michael Griggs, and welcome back to Griggs Talks, where we talk all things sports. And welcome back to another match reaction. But this is just no normal match reaction. This might be the best match reaction you'll see all year on Griggs Talks because, as you can tell, my voice is already starting to go. Because Manchester United have beaten Liverpool 4-3 in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Liverpool quadruple height. We're going to Wembley. I have no idea who we're going to play. But I don't care who we play. Manchester City, MK Dons, Coventry. I don't know who the hell is in this competition. I don't care. But I couldn't do this match reaction by myself because, in this kind of special win, we need to have multiple opinions. So I got my dog, CK, all the way out from West Coast. How you doing, my boy?
So my Bro, on cloud nine right now. We were watching the end of that game together, and emotions were high, to say the least. It was back and forth. It looked like we were out of it multiple times after being the better team, and man, that is just a classic Manchester United Liverpool game. Like, you're not going to get many better games than that throughout the course of, the next 20 some odd years. Like that's all you can ask for. And to come out on the winning side of it, unbelievable, especially in this season for Liverpool to put that dagger in another trophy for Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. Can't be sweeter than that.
Bro. You know what? Honestly, I think I knew to do this match reaction after the game. Throughout the game, I've had about 5 different plans for this match reaction. For the first 40 minutes, I was ready to come on here and just gloat about Kobie Mainoo, that he's the best player I've ever seen. Then the end of the first half happened. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to cook these guys. And the second half, for most of the part, I was like, this is atrocious. Then Anthony scores out of nowhere, right? Anthony's first goal at Old Trafford since like March 9th. Then I'm like, oh shit, we're back. Then Rashford missed the sitter. I'm like, I'm going to have to cook Rashford. Then we concede to Harvey Elliott. I'm like, what the hell? And then Rashford scored, so Rashford savior. And then finally, the icing on the cake, because obviously I've been running Kobie Mainoo praise since the summer, but there's another guy I've been running praise on for about a couple of years now. We've all United fans have been dying for him to get his opportunity. Diallo just sent Man United to the FA Cup semifinals and sent them on the way to potentially a trophy on this terrible, terrible season. And the celebration, he don't even care that he got a red card. Take the shirt off. That's obviously he scored for Man United before, right? In the AC Milan Europa League round of 16 or quarterfinal, whatever that tie was. But that wasn't really his I'm him moment. I've arrived. Today, that was I've arrived moment for Amad Diallo to score against our biggest rivals, the team that we hate the most. This game was so important because obviously you could tell from the way that the players started this game, they were up for it. From minute one, we were up for the task. And then the fact that we didn't give up, this is Manchester United at its finest. The never give up mentality. Today, for the first time all year, I think we really saw that don't give up mentality, because we've crumbled under these situations. When it was 2-1 to Liverpool, for about 30 minutes, we looked like we gave up. And then one moment is like that. But yo, talk to me about Ahmad, man. Talk to me about Ahmad.
I mean, you said it the best. Like, every player needs that one moment, right? Because he had come on. We were a little bit frustrated with him, I think, throughout the course of his cameo, just because I feel like he had some opportunities to take a little bit more risk, and he kind of played it a little bit safe, kind of what I've seen from him throughout his cameos. But he's faced a lot of adversity from coming in preseason with a lot of hype around him based off his previous season at Sunderland, and getting injured, basically being out for the majority of the season, and then having to fight tooth and nail just to get 20 minutes here and there from Ten Hag. He plays him against Nottingham Forest, and he doesn't see the pitch again until I think another FA Cup game or something. But his minutes have been few and far between. So if you just put yourself in his shoes and picture this journey that he's on, and then to capitalize it with that moment, I mean, he's got to be on top of the world. Yeah, he gets sent off, but he has my respect forever, because he knew that he was on maybe he probably blacked out at that moment. He probably doesn't even remember that he's on a yellow card, but that celebration is so cold. And I just hope from here this can, because we've seen with Rasmus Højlund, we've obviously seen with the likes of Marcus Rashford when he came through and scoring all those early goals. Like, confidence is a scary thing, especially for a young player. And if Ahmed gets this confidence, then sky's the limit for him. But he did so well on that goal, because the pass from Garnacho was awful. Let's be honest. That pass from Garnacho was literally, it was so far behind him. It was I don't know what the hell. I think he was just knackered at that point. But that pass is terrible. And then to take the pass the way he did, Ahmad, and then he puts a little hesitation on Connor Bradley, which causes him to hesitate and then just rolls it into the far corner. But once that pass came in from Garnacho, I thought the chance was gone. I don't know about you, but I thought the chance was gone. And then all of a sudden, Ahmad did so well to fashion a chance for himself and put it away, and the celebration. And I'm rambling at this point, but I'm on cloud nine, man. We needed this as a fan base, man. Like, we've just been so starved of any sort of optimism, any sort of like just anything to like talk about, anything to look forward to. I think we both shared the sentiment of just like, I don't even want to talk about this team, bro. Like, I don't even like, but this is just like, this is a best case in terms of like a football game. And then like coming out on this side of it, it's just unreal.
Yeah, big up staff for the raid as always. And I'll go through your comments real quick. All right. So Rohan Kumar said, obviously, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, know the drill. We're closing on a 500 sub soon. So
yes, sub people. Come on.
AMD, congrats, Greg. Thank you. Raid. Gracious came from Staffy channel. Big up, bro. I'll do my monologue on Ahmad. You guys know me, my monologue. TK says, I see the vision. No, there's no vision. Don't get it twisted. Today, there's nothing to say about Ten Hag. I had nothing to say about
Ten Hag. This was just pure.
I do not want to talk about Eric Ten Hag today. Today, I'm talking about my squad, my players, my guys rising to the occasion. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Ten Hag. Big up my boy Dennis from Twitter. I said, go. Make sure you guys, I know he has YouTube for comms. So make sure you guys go check him out. Anfield Drew said Griggsy for a Liverpool fan on the match track. I think I'm gonna do a video this week for like Liverpool fans and stuff like that. Talk about the game. Maybe I'll do like a call-in show, international break and stuff like that. So I'll definitely get you on.
4.25 to 2.18 xG. We were the better team today. Let's not sugarcoat it. Like, we were the better team throughout. There was probably a 10-minute period at the end of the first half, obviously, where they scored, and then a 10-minute period in the second half. But other than that, we were the better team. We should have put this game away. If McTominay scores that off that Kobie Mainoo, which we got to talk about Kobie too, because his performance was absolutely absurd. But if McTominay scores that goal in the first half and we're up 2-0, I mean, you can't put anything past this team. We could have easily conceded 2 goals still after being up 2-0. But like,
I gotta make telling you guys mods.
Very good. But we were the better team today, and let's not sugarcoat that at all. Jesus Christ, man, what a game! I'm just trying to remember all of it. I just seen, but the subs made a crazy impact. I mean, we were talking about how Ten Hag there's nothing good to say about him today, and I don't disagree. But I mean, he brought on Anthony scored. He brought on Ahmad scored. We were playing a crazy formation at the end there with literally.
Well, I couldn't. Well, this might have been a 2-1
stakes. Maguire, Bruno, Diallo, and Anthony left back. I could have been
about 8 different formations. Okay, there's a couple other comments real quick. I modded a couple of you, a couple people that I always see in the comments. I'm gonna mod more of you later too. I'm just terrible at multitasking sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. That Anthony go on Van Dijk wins his legacy, yo.
Was that on Van Dijk?
Bro, that's uncomfortable conversations. We will have those conversations, but big up CK my great Turkey boy, Mediterranean. You know the vibes. Worst Liverpool performance of the season. This loss on yeah, you guys took the foot off the gas, like LFC Aaron said. Well done. We just took it easy at 2-1. But the funny thing is, Liverpool scored all their goals against the run of play, but when they dominated the game, they didn't score. Like, that's what it really was. So
yeah.
Gakpo. Thank God we never signed Gakpo. But yeah, Amad Diallo, bro. Amad Diallo. We've been waiting for this kid to arrive, man. This has been we've been waiting in the wings, man. Saw him in preseason. I saw him get injured live at the stadium at MetLife. I was like, it's like so heartbreaking. And you know what? Today I can't even say like, look what he can do, and Anthony can't, because Anthony also scored. So like, it's not even. I'm not even gonna put the two against each other today, because both Anthony was amazing in his cameo. There is no hate for Anthony for me today. No criticism. He was excellent in his cameo. 95% of the decisions he did correctly. He even played at left back and won a couple duels. Props up to him. Literally props up to him today, man. But Ahmad, bro, like CK said, that pass from Garnacho was terrible, but his ability to just take that on and then just shoot it far post, beautiful goal, well placed in the corner. All our finishes today for me, bar the first one, obviously like McTominay, like he just tapped it in, but the other 3, excellent finishes, and Ahmad, man, he deserved this. And now I want to see him really get that shine. Not just 10-minute, 20-minute cameos. Obviously, today turned out to be longer of a cameo, right? Because of the extra time. But let him get like 30, 35 minutes. I'm not saying he has to start because I think Rashford obviously going to start. Højlund is a starting striker. And Garnacho has earned the right to be the starting right winger, right? But rotate sometimes. Garnacho doesn't have to play 190 minutes every game. Bro, he's going to get knackered at some point too. So you have players out there to get the opportunity. And today they showed you, both him and Anthony, they showed you that they can actually play. So give him the minutes. But yeah, enough about Ahmad, bro. Let's just hope this is just the beginning.
What a moment. So is he suspended for the semifinal?
Yeah, he gets to because since if we had lost, he would be suspended for the next league game. But since we carried, yeah, so it is what it is, man. Hopefully we won't have to like actually miss him for that game. But he's not the only youngster that played today. There's a second youngster, the guy that came off in the second half, but he was the best player on the pitch for the 80 minutes that he played. Sir Kobie Mainoo. Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Player, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. After Bernardo Silva, I don't think there's a better dribbling midfielder in the Premier League. I generally don't think so. There's a better dribbling midfielder in the Premier League after.
Bro,
Bernardo
tight spaces, bro. I have confidence in him to get out of any situation. He just like that ball in the very first minute of the game where he got that ball in between the two players. I thought there's no way he can get out of this, and he just figures it out. I don't understand how like this guy in tight, like he can play deep, he can play higher up the pitch, he can play in the pockets, he can play in between the lines, he can connect, he can tackle.
Madison hype, bro.
He's
that man.
James Madison.
He can't dribble like Mainoo. He got the passing, but he don't got the dribble like Mainoo.
Oh my! Like this kid is absolutely. Like I literally have no words. Like that performance, Carrington, you've done it again. You have done it again. We have a generational. Like this is the definition of a generational talent.
You know what it was like with the generational. I've been hesitant to call him generational because I'm like, okay, bro. Like I've always like in this generation, in the modern day, like the 2020s, I've labeled Pedri as like the mark for the generational midfielders. I think Mainoo can maybe Pedri would have ended up being a better talent. Obviously, injuries now are cooked him. But Mainoo doesn't have a set position. He's just a midfielder. He's an all-action midfielder. He can go play the 6 for you when need be. He can go. He's obviously an 8 for me if we're really gonna do the nitpicky and stuff like that. And then he can just drive up the pitch and be efficient in the final third. This is an all-action midfielder. And Ten Hag for the past 2 months has limited him to one role. You cannot limit a player like this. It's the same thing as Paul Pogba. Obviously, for me, they're two completely different profiles because they're both excellent at different things. Like Mainoo's obviously like kind of more the dribbling, yada yada. Because he's more nimble. He's shorter in height and stuff like that. He's skinnier, so he's more nimble. And Pogba is obviously the passing, and he's a unicorn. But in terms of these are the type of players you can't keep on a leash. You unleash them and you let them be them. You just give them the freedom and be like, yo, you do you, man. You don't gotta worry about being in this specific role. Just do what you think comes. Just play off your instinct. And Mainoo is for me is an instinct player. The way he drives up the pitch, bro. The dribbling, bro. It's like he's playing futsal. Croqueta, elástico, bro. These are 5-star skills. Bro, it's just what up.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense when Casemiro's in the team to play Mainoo the way that he is, because we see it's no coincidence that when Casemiro is out of the team, we see a performance like that for Mainoo, because he has the ability to drop deep and actually play to his strengths and roam and come deep. Him and Diallo in that pivot, that's cash money, man. And then substitute that for Diallo and Casemiro with Mainoo high up the pitch getting 20 passes a game. Like, how can you see that performance and then still when Casemiro comes back into the team, put him deep? It doesn't make any sense.
I think for me, like, you look at our midfield, I really want to see the Mount Bruno Mainoo midfield now. I really want to see what it looks like. We saw it in preseason and it looked cooked, but I really want to see it now because obviously that means Mainoo would be the 6, but with like inverting fullbacks. When Lisandro Martinez is back, obviously he'll push higher up the pitch as well, so you can like kind of unleash Mainoo a little bit. But bro, this is just a special talent. And when he got subbed off, obviously I thought the game was over. But he obviously got the crazy.
Oh my God, wait. We got Coventry. We got Coventry in the semis. Coventry. We got Coventry in the semis. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
Wembley.
No way. We've gotten Coventry in the semis. Come on.
Omar's gonna appreciate this from me because we talked about this last night. We're like, where to forget Coventry? If we lose to Coventry City in the semifinal of the FA Cup, it's Vitex. You guys are gonna hear this word a lot now. Vitex, which means finito, and Vinales means we gotta move to far away. I'm moving to Cuba. I'm hiding in Cuba if we lose to Coventry in the FA Cup semifinal. But no, that's it. But I'm so happy for that. Thank God City didn't get them. City Chelsea. Mauricio Pochettino.
Do something for me.
Rise, bro. United Chelsea FA Cup final. That's what
no way we're gonna scam our way to a fucking trophy this year, bro. Oh my god.
This is what it's all about, man. This is what it's all about.
This is the United heritage, bro.
This is United heritage. But yeah, what was I about to say? But yeah, back to me. Like he got the loud ovation coming off the pitch. He's like this to the crowd, like get him amped up, and stuff like that. This guy gets about what it takes to be at United, and I've always said this: you build the team, around him. Like you make sure that he's the focal point of what you do, because this is we get blessed with about one generational talent for every Carrington generation. We all thought it was gonna be number 11. Obviously, that didn't end up happening. We got lucky. We struck gold twice. We have this kid now, and we cannot fail him. We cannot fail him. If we fail him, I swear to God, pack it up, go back to getting called Newton Heath, move out the country, move to Siberia, and start over as a club, because we cannot fail. Bro, you cannot fail this midfielder. This is you've gotten lucky with the perfect midfielder in this generation of midfielders. This is a different generation. So I beg, please don't ruin him, because you have a $300 million talent. Because if Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo are 120 mil midfielders, what is this kid? Because he's better than both of them in terms of ceiling. By far. His ceiling is higher than all of them. Because
bro, he's literally priceless. He's like, I literally would not put a price tag on him. Like, he's not leaving this club.
This is Musiala, Jude, Foden type talent, in my opinion.
Bro, he doesn't have the same ability, but I believe he can have the same effectiveness in tight spaces and in the pockets that Musiala can have. But I don't think that's crazy to say that.
He's just like he's a second phase version of Musiala. That's what he is to me. Like it's just incredible. But yeah, let's go to a couple of comments. I was supposed to work on my taxes today. I have no idea. It's good for you, bro. Taxes can wait another day.
Taxes hype. Take that fine.
Going from a Carabao to last year to an FA Cup this year is an improvement, though, right? No, it's not an improvement. Oh, I'm real. It doesn't really mean anything, it's winning a trophy is nice, but for me, the way that we played in the league, I believe this. Ole said this in his interview, and I know trophy like cult are going to be mad at this, but for me, the real measurement of improvement is how you perform in the league. And United have been terrible in the league, because even if we win the FA Cup, then we just come to the fact that at best we're a cup team, but we weren't even a cup team in the Champions League, which is the most important cup you can really fight for. So it's like, yeah, that's what it is for me. But yeah, Kobie Mainoo, special player, man. This is just I'm in awe of this kid, man. And I told people this. I told you he's gonna be recognized as a top 10 midfielder by the end of the season. You cannot name me 10 better midfielders than Kobie Mainoo in the English Premier League. I swear to God, you cannot. You cannot. Bro, bring me all your midfielders. Only ones I'm allowed to hear is your Declan Rice's, your Odegaard, your Kevin De Bruyne, your Rodri, and your Bernardo Silva. And I can maybe hear McAllister because he's been class this season, even though he kind of made him eat dirt today. But that's okay. So that's your 6. After that, bring me your midfielders. I'll bring my midfielder against yours, and I promise you I'm wiping the floor with you. Bring it to me. And Gareth Southgate, you said that you don't think he's ready. Well, did you watch today? Is he ready now? Is Kobie Mainoo ready now? Is Jordan Henderson, who's hitting free kicks back to Liverpool when he was playing for Ajax today?
Paris, bro.
Exactly, man. So that's about it. But yeah, Mainoo, obviously you guys are gonna hear more. It's not the only time I'm gonna big on Mainoo on this channel. We're gonna be here for years to come, and eventually the articles are gonna come out again. I wrote an article about him about 18 months ago. I never expected he'd be this good. This is just the way he's adapted to.
No, I think he's surpassed everyone's expectations. Even like
seamless.
He's just like he literally saved us 120 million. But even if we spent 120 million on someone, he probably wouldn't be as good. There's just very few players.
Come on, they're talking about Frankie de Jong. This is what they want to bring on my football.
Yeah, we got Frankie de Jong at home.
Frankie de Jong, bro. I got the better version at home, man. I got the athletic version at home. It's calm for me, bro. It's calm for me. But yeah, I'll talk about Marcus Rashford though, because
Yeah.
speaking of, there's no player that today that took us on a roller coaster of emotions more than Marcus Rashford. Because for the first goal, he was excellent for the underlap pass to Garnacho. He was good in the first 30 minutes. I thought he was doing well with the underlap passing. And then the the first goal, brother, close down your man. This is a
you
center
can't
back
do
that's
it.
going into your box. You got to close him down. You are 6'2". I don't care that Google says you're 5'11". Rashford is definitely taller than 6 foot. You're good height. You're good weight. You should be a physical enough. You have the physical attributes to be able to engage in duels off and on the ball. Engaging your man, please, bro. For me, that's cowardice. I'm gonna call it like I see it. For me, that specific play, I don't like calling players that, but for me, that's cowardice. That's refusing to engage in a duel, and you have to do better there. And then the miss. It was offside, so he's lucky. So we could delete the tapes, but he did not know he was offside. You have to score that. You just have to score that, whether it's offside or not. Whether obviously VR would have checked us, but just the emotion that we would have felt from you scoring that, bro.
But what after that moment? What's the only thing you can do?
What this is what
How?
defines a top player. This is what defines a
Mm.
top player and someone that has the minerals. I told CK this. I'm like, he has to score in extra time to make up for this. He must score in extra time for this. He even missed a couple chances in extra time, but he got to go for the 3-3. Good finish. Got set up by a hospital pass from McTominay, but he finished the job no matter what. Slotted it near corner, bottom corner, and just an amazing finish. And that's how you step up. You guys, most of you have been in my videos all the time in the comments. What have I always told about Rashford? I hold him accountable, not for the off the field stuff. I don't give a shit about that, right? That doesn't matter to me. You do you off the field, whatever you do, as long as you don't engage in illegal activities. On the pitch, I asked him to be a leader and to hold himself accountable and be a model example for his fellow forwards, like the Garnachos, the Antonys, and the Amads, who are all younger than him. Even though he's a youngin himself in terms of footballing age, right? He's only like 26, but these guys are early 20s and still teenagers. Be the example. And today he showed them that even in the toughest of times, the lowest of lows, he still bagged and he stayed on the pitch for 120 minutes, even though most people would have subbed him off, including myself. But I would have subbed him off after missing that chance. I'm not even joking. I would have been that tight. That's why I'm not a coach. But he showed up and he stepped up, and that's what it's all about with Marcus Rashford. He even could have had an assist as well. That McTominay pass, that pass to McTominay, the McTominay miss.
Yeah, it was
beautiful. Beautiful pass, bro. Beautiful pass. And even that pass that he fizzed across the box that no one was able to get onto, that's a good pass. That's what you do in that situation. So he redeemed himself, and that's all I asked for. For my top forward, if you're going to be the main guy at this club, the top forward, you must step up and you must redeem yourself in that kind of situation. That's what top players do. And that's the way he did. But let me know what you're talking about Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, I think that moment, I feel like the Kwanzaa moment is almost worse than the actual miss for some reason. I just think that was just really, really poor. That was usually I defend Marcus Rashford. I feel like he does do a little bit more work out of possession than a lot of people give him credit for, but that was just incredibly poor. Like he's not even. It's one thing to do it when you're in the attacking third, but it's a complete another thing to do it when the opponent is in your attacking third, and you just let him waltz right into the box, and it obviously resulted in a goal. It's not completely on him, but that would have never been there if he just engaged in the duel, even foul, do something and act like you want to get stuck in and you care. But I just think they can never make me hate this guy, man. They can never make me turn on Marcus Rashford ever, bro. Like every big moment, he's like yesterday. I think we were like, I just need a Marcus Rashford goal tomorrow. He has, I think, like 30 some odd goals against the Big Six. Like he shows up in every moment in big games. Like he's a big game bully. Marcus Rashford, he regardless of he might frustrate you sometimes. He might not track back all the time, but like I want this guy on my team every big game. Every big game, I want him on my team. I'm confident that he's going to show up every big game. And obviously the miss was brutal. He was offside. Like obviously he's had moments like that, but like all you can ask for is just have amnesia next play, and that's what he did. He showed up in extra time and was amazing. Should have had a goal and an assist, and should have sealed the game. I'm glad we got the job done regardless. But like, and he could have had two. He could have had because he put the assist in for McTominay in the first half after Kobie had the feats. So I think largely he was good today. I just think those two moments obviously are going to shine bright. The Kwanzaa not engaging, and then the miss. But I think he more than made up for it with his performance going forward after that. And yeah, this guy in big games, bro, it's cash money.
No. I want 120 mil. 120 mil, nothing. As Dortmund wanted to tell me about Jadon Sancho.
88.
Dortmund in 2020 wants to tell me about 120 mil or nothing when it came to Jadon Sancho. Well, if you want Marcus Rashford, here's my stance: 120 mil or nothing. I ain't hearing anything other than that, so they can hold that. I'm sick of the guy. He's not. I'm gonna be real with you, Anfield Joe. He's just not good. He's
terrible.
He's just.
I can't believe we got Coventry, bro.
I don't even know what the hell's on commentary these days, but all I know is Gary Perez not there from last year. That's all I know about. Nunez and Elliott are two of my favorite players. Nunez responsible for the third goal and Elliott the fourth. Yo, Nunez was a nuisance all game, man. Bro, he hit Varane with the Shamrock God, bro. He
on the channel in the channel.
Yeah, bro. He had Varane kind of a little bit shook, but yeah, I just Gakpo's not good. I'm gonna be real. Like, yo, Ten Hag won. That's all you should know.
Yeah, for real.
But now in terms of Liverpool,
I just clocked Ten Hag was wearing a suit today.
He knew it was about business today, man. Today was all about business.
That Adidas jumpsuit with the Peaky Blinder hat, you gotta dead that, bro. Just suits from now on, please. Business end of the season.
Nah, bro. Today was all about business. Like, we all knew what the occasion was, and I think we talked about all week on YouTube in terms of the content scene. Which game was this bigger for, like Liverpool and United? For large parts of that game, I think for me, Liverpool. If I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be a little bit ashamed because it's a derby. I know you guys are fighting for bigger trophies in terms of like the Premier League. Europa's not bigger than FA Cup, but I get it. Like, and you guys are tired. Like, I think this is a good point. Like, you guys have obviously been fighting on like all fronts, and you've had a lot of injuries, so I get it. But I think knowing international break is coming up, I think your players are like veteran enough, experienced enough to like just put up one more big fight.
Yeah, no.
Because all this does for us now is like we play each other again in 3 weeks.
At OT again, right?
At OT again. We've beaten you. The last 2 times we played at OT, we've beaten them now. 2 times we beat them last year. We beat them this year. And this year was different from last year because last year we were just parking the bus. I'll admit that against Liverpool. Today we did not park the bus today. We went for it. We went for it from minute 1. We were not afraid of Liverpool today. Maybe because it's the FA Cup. Maybe in the league we might approach it differently because there's bigger things at stake. Maybe because you have to think about league positioning and stuff like that, right? Today was basically win or go home because it's a cup competition. But yeah, man, we just go for it. And today we went for it and we won, and that's what I'm happy about. For Liverpool, but I think you're right. Like, I think United definitely wanted it more today. I think these guys know what it's all about. What it was all about today, and the players for the most part.
For the majority of the second half, though, I was like, I couldn't tell that we were playing in the FA Cup quarterfinal against our bitter rivals, to be honest. Like, if we're calling a spade, a majority of that second half was dead from us. It was dead from OT. Like, the atmosphere was dead until, I mean, we got to give credit to Anthony, bro. We're not in this position unless he just pulls something out of his ass. Like, no one expected us to score in that situation. Even when the ball was in the back of the net, I wasn't even convinced that we were going to score. So it was just like that second half was weird. Like, we can say we wanted it more, and I do believe that. Like, once we got back into the game, I believe we did. In that first half, I believe we did. But from like 35 to like 65, 70, that shit was kind of dead.
Bro, it's so bad. It's so bad because I agree with you. I think the players' heads were gone. Obviously, the way they capitulated to go to league, that got into their heads. The referee was piss poor, but he's just not giving any calls our way. But I thought the game was over, bro. Bro, when Anthony goal scored, I see Gal tweeted about. I was making the thumbnail for the video.
Yeah, for real.
I was making the thumbnail for the video, and then all I see because I had the multi-screen on, all I see is Anthony just turning and putting the ball far post.
Bro, so we on Van Dijk, posting up Van Dijk and putting the ball far corner on your right foot.
I never seen you act like this before. I never seen you act like this before. So I was like, damn, bro, fair enough, Anthony. But this is a good way to go into international break now.
I was just about to say that, bro. Like,
Villa dropped points.
Beautiful.
Spurs lost, so we have a game in hand on both. No, we have a game in hand on Villa. We don't have a game in hand on Spurs because they also have. The remaining game that Spurs have to play is the Bridge away, which is a tough game because Chelsea for me are still like decent, and then United have Sheffield at home. That's our game in hand. So if we lose to Sheffield at home, I swear to God, I'll take a steel chair and hit myself in the face with it. But so we have momentum now. Bro. VAR took 3 goals away from West Ham today. 3.
3?
Yeah, bro. They took away 3 goals today, bro. 3 goals. Crazy. It could have been hype. So now I think if we win our game in hand, we're 6 points behind Villa, and we're 6 points behind Spurs. Obviously, goal difference makes it 7 points because we don't have the goal difference. But we'll see, man. Villa still have to play all 3 of the top 3 teams. We have to play 2. Spurs have to play all 3, and they still got Chelsea away. In a row. They still got St. James Park, I think, as well. So like it's gonna be a nice little race. And I think United today, like they kind of showed me that these players that they're still up for the fight for like the top 5 and stuff like that. FA Cup. Like they got
this was a big win. We can't underestimate how big this win is for morale. Because like if we lose this game, the season's over. Let's be real. Like there's not much to fight for. Morale goes down, head goes down. Ten Hag probably feels like he has nothing to coach for anymore. Like
that's what it felt like, bro. That's what it felt like when we were down 2-1. That's what it felt like. Like these guys actually gave up. I've been on record saying I don't think these players have ever given up on Ten Hag. Today, for a second, I really thought they had given up because they were just going all over the place. But they dug deep and they pulled it out the hat, and I'm happy for them. Obviously, in terms of like a main takeaway from this game, I can't really have anything because I can't tell you guys anything about tactically and stuff like that because. Like CK said, for about 40 minutes, we play with like a 2-0-7. Like Onana and Bruno were only players back there. Like Bruno was playing center back and stuff like that. So Diaz and Nunez look dangerous. Don't know how it's on them. Diaz was pretty decent today. Nunez for me was the best player in attack. I think your midfield was poor today. I think your defense was poor today.
Hey, Sabozalai. This guy stinks, bro.
I told bro, pretty boy Bruno, man. That's just pretty privilege, bro. That's like nice little face tags, the tattoos, bro. Especially with that, I don't really care about him. Like, he's just mid.
What do you think of Garnacho?
Omar just texted in our group chat saying Garnacho talk is dead. So what he means by that, my boy Param all the way from the land down under. Forget the analysis. We got out of that with the dub. Time for it. Yeah, bro. That's what it is. So always like play what? I don't know what you saying. Yo, Anfield Drew, but I don't know what you were seeing, bro. Bro, he was not doing that.
I don't understand what does he do?
He don't do nothing. But Garnacho. I think he was good today. I thought for me he was the most important part of the first goal. His run in the underlap to open up the space. I thought that was really, really good. Got the assist for Ahmad, so fair enough to him. Had a couple good passes. I mean, I think overall he had a decent game. I'd say like a 7 out of 10. If I had to rate it, I wouldn't give him any higher than that. I thought defensively in the first half he was really bad. Bro, Robertson had the ball all the time.
Yeah, he was running. He was carrying into the final third like easily.
So in terms of that, I thought he was poor, but yeah, I thought he was decent. I wouldn't take it as far as Omar said like Garnacho talk is now dead. Like we can't talk about him anymore. I think we definitely could. But today, I'm not going to criticize him. I just thought the off the ball work rate was terrible. But other than on the ball, I thought he was decent.
Apparently, his brother tweeted like he had only trained twice this week.
Because
there
was a tweet by Ten Hag era. There was a tweet by Ten Hag era saying that apparently there's this guy that played twice, that trained only twice this week, and they're still on the pitch. So.
Yeah, it was Garnacho. Yeah,
I think for me with Garnacho, I think we need to start resting him a little bit. Like we need to I know Ten Hag. I understand. Like he's so tenacious. He doesn't give up. He can run for 120 minutes, but it could get to a gross negligence at some point. And you have Ahmad, you have Anthony. Like you have players that can come play off the wing. You have Mason Mount now, who's back as well. He can even do a shift. So I think like you could definitely do it. You have to watch him closely. Off the ball, he's fantastic. Good at winning the ball back, and is great going. I don't think he's great going forward.
Ball striking.
I think people. By the way, they told me like he's some elite ball striker. He's not an elite ball striker. I promise you, he's not.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think he's got good shot power. Like he's got like a strong foot, but like
Yeah. I hear you.
I don't think he's got variety like in his ball striking that to make him like an elite ball striker. Garnacho was decent today. I don't rate him. But I think I know what I think about Garnacho, and I know what his ceiling is for me. I don't think he'll ever surpass that ceiling. But like, I hate to do this, but like when it comes to like, bro, there's one youngster at United for me that is like levels clear of some of like the other two. Like for me, like Mainoo is just like a different class. I think Garnacho for me, I think he'll always be in the squad for me, but like I just always have concerns about his long-term ceiling as a starter. But it is what it is. Most of his goals have been screamers, at least. Yeah, screamers hype, man.
God, man, I needed that.
Bro, my voice is so shot.
When is the FA Cup semi? Do you know?
I don't think so. They probably haven't announced it yet. It's probably like on a certain weekend.
Probably like March or May. Or is that when the final is? That's probably gonna be April something.
Nah, the final's always the week after the season ends.
Yeah.
April 20th. So the weekend of April 20th. So April 20th.
April 20th. Okay.
Who are we meant to play that week? Let me see. Newcastle at home. So that game gets canceled.
Calm. If we can't beat Coventry at Wembley, then it's peak.
Bro, we should be beating them 4-0. On God, we should be slapping them 4-0.
Leach back.
Leach is back. Mount's back. Bro, Casemiro will be back by then. Not that I really care.
Yeah.
Hoyland's definitely gonna be back. I don't think Hoyland was 100% fit today.
Yeah, definitely not. But he put in a decent shift.
Yeah, international break for him. I don't want him playing for Denmark.
Yeah, I don't want him touching the field.
I'm gonna be real.
Just rest, bro. We need you for this run-in, bro.
I think they already qualified for Euros as well, so there's really no reason for him to play. I'm gonna be real.
I mean, if he just wants to build up a little bit of match fitness, but I don't need him playing like 90.
20-minute cameos, man.
Yeah. Calm.
You can tell Diallo cares because, bro, obviously, like Saeed met him, right? So Saeed like talked to Ahmad like during preseason and stuff like that, off the pitch, and like it's on record that he said it. Like it's all I think. Ahmad has also said it, bro. Ahmad wants to make it at this club. Like he's dying to make it at this club. Like he really wants to make it at the club. So it's all about him just getting the opportunity, and that's what I've always said about Ahmad. My issue with Ahmad is I hate having Ahmad discourse because it's just a bunch of hypotheticals.
Yeah.
I just want him to get consistent game time to see who he's really about. I said the same thing about Palestri. Let Palestri get the game time so we can finally make a final conclusion on him, whether he's really made for this club or not. He obviously, for me, was not. I don't think he's good enough to make it. Ahmad, for me, I always thought Ahmad was better than Palestri to begin with anyway. But let me see what he's about. And, bro, when I've seen him play, I've always been amazed. And today, like, obviously, like CK mentioned, like, okay, maybe he's a little bit passive, but he's always more of like a passive player. He's not like your Garnacho. That's what makes him and Garnacho, like, that's what I like about both of them are different. They're not the same profile. So that makes me excited in terms of that. But just that finish, man. He's actually got good ball striking for someone like his profile.
Yeah.
So
it was a great finish.
He's strong, yeah, bro. So Amir Ibrahimov might be a bigger talent than Mainoo. But I'm gonna be real. There's not a bigger talent than Kobie Mainoo in Carrington. I don't think any of those guys are ready enough to make it to what's it called?
I mean, they're 16 still, aren't they?
They're 16, so we'll see. But first, I think what Mainoo has over both of them is like I think first of all his physicalness is just a little bit.
Yeah, Shea is too small still.
Like Shea Lacey's a freaking twink. Like sometimes, bro. Like he's a skinny dude.
Yeah, he needs a beef up for sure. His talent is there, but I mean, he's 16. Let's give him time.
And also, he's a wing fielder. He's not a wing.
Yeah,
he's
for
a wing
sure.
Fielder. I don't think he's good enough to be a starting right wing for Man United.
He doesn't have the physicality.
I really agree that the ref was awful for both sides today. Hell no. That ref was biased today.
We should have had at least one of those handballs, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. That ref, I'm not gonna say like Liverpool always get the calls because we saw last week you guys didn't get the call against Manchester City. So I'm not gonna say that, right? I'm gonna be real about it. Today, that ref was on one side today. I'm gonna be real. It was like 60-40.
Nah, he's definitely Scouse.
Like, even in extra time, when McAllister and Maguire butted heads, how is that a foul on Maguire?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
That's what it was for me. I'm gonna be real.
McAllister went in with his fucking studs up. Damn near red.
My voice is actually shot. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I was screaming at the end there. We were both
I
screaming.
haven't reacted. I haven't reacted.
No, like that in a minute. Where I was like legit screaming.
Might have been Rashford's goal against in the Derby last year when we scored 2-1.
Yeah.
That might have even then, that game was like mad early. That game was a 7:30 kickoff, so it was like 9 o'clock. So I wouldn't have Bro, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, man. It might have been like a Ronaldo UCL winner, like last time I reacted like that.
That was just vintage United right there. Like there's nothing. I just can't believe it. I want to watch the game back, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the 41st, the 45th.
Yeah. Just watch the first 30 minutes and then skip to like the 80th.
Oh my god, bro! Damn, bro, I was so hyped to not see United for 2 weeks. I'm like, yo,
yeah, I'm like, hey, what's going on? You guys not playing next week? Kind of miss y'all.
Damn, it's the first time
I just, bro, this club, they just every time you think you're out, they pull you back in.
So peak, man. Claudio says Diaz felt this. Yeah, Diaz definitely got injured. I could tell. Oh, Darwin felt this. I mean, every single player on that pitch had cramps. By the way, it's like
everyone was.
That's what I said. I told ZK, bro. If we go to pens, you're gonna see the funniest pens ever because these guys are gonna cramp up while getting ready to take the pen.
Thank the Lord we didn't go to pens. By the way, that would have actually killed me if we lost.
Onana would have saved the shot into the goal. This guy.
You would have tried to take a penalty.
Yeah, you would have been like, yo, first pen taker. Yeah. I'm good. Yeah. This guy's it. But nah, yeah. Well,
it's been a good week of football, man.
Honestly,
footballing this week.
Even the Chelsea game, because I woke up like second half of the Chelsea game.
I didn't catch any of that.
Bro, I woke up. I saw 2-2. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm still.
Yeah. I think Carney last minute winner.
That's my boy.
Yeah,
I rate him highly. So Chelsea. We'll talk about Chelsea like during the week and stuff like that. Obviously on A-lists and stuff like that. But now, what a win today, man!
Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And for it to be Ahmad too is just like chef's kiss,
bro. It's when like honestly, these are all my boys at the end of the day because this is my squad. But when like you're real boys, but like your dogs,
yeah,
they don't want when they're the reason. That makes it a little bit. Just don't let City win a trophy. I need different. Okay, so I ruined your quadruple. Now the
goal my god, bro! Klopp post game. United had a better start. We have a much more intense season. I think everybody knows that. Shut up. This guy, man.
For the Liverpool fans, this is why for me, with Jurgen Klopp, I rate certain things about Jurgen Klopp. That kind of stuff is why for me I always lower him a little bit, bro. This guy has an excuse for every time he loses. Like it's just every single time. But bro, yeah, I've ruined Liverpool's quadruple. Now City have the back-to-back treble on. I'm coming for that too. Let's end that shit, man. Or maybe Chelsea could do me the favor. That'd be the most important thing.
Oh my god, is Marcus Rashford the most clutch player in the world?
No, he's not.
Who's more? Okay, Kylian.
Yeah, Mbappe. Mbappe's definitely clutch player in the world.
Then who?
I think KDB's still like top and up there too.
Yeah, I might be gassing it.
I think Vinny is up there.
Bro, it's just every big game he just scores.
It's just, bro. I think for United he's definitely up there, like in the history, like bro, the way amount of like winners that he has and stuff like that.
United for sure.
Like it's just in football, it's because he hasn't been clutch enough for like the biggest of trophies.
Yeah, Europa League final.
Like PSG. Yeah, obviously that's like clutch and stuff, but like other guys have fought for like top for bigger like trophies and stuff like that. I just like
that's why we need Champions League football next year, man.
Yeah, no, I definitely need Champions League football, bro.
Bro, I hate the people that say we don't deserve it. Like we should. Good, we shouldn't get it. Shut up, man.
No, like I've always said this. Like, if we don't get Champions League football, I'm gonna be like, it is what it is. We didn't deserve it. Like I don't think we deserve it. But I'm like, if we lose out, I'm like, no. Obviously, this is the thing. I'm gonna get gas if we get it. I'm like, let's fucking go. We're in Champions League. But if we don't get it, I'm not gonna be mad about it. I'm gonna be like, the table don't lie for me. So it is what it is. Yeah. Like, remember when we got over Leicester, right? In 1920?
Yeah.
Bro, I celebrated like crazy. I was doing laps around the house. It was locked down, bro. It was like,
Lingard. Yeah.
I wouldn't do that this year. because it's been such an up and down season. Like I'm gonna be like, all right, you got Champions League qualification. Let's get it. We've kind of salvaged the season somewhat. Next year, let's not repeat this year. Let's take that step forward finally, right? Hopefully, it's not with Ten Hag because, bro, after today, by the way, did not do anything to help to tell me save Ten Hag. So
he's the only thing that he did that was good is he just threw complete caution to the wind and just like freestyle formation, and it worked, I guess. But that second half, bro, was absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal.
I don't even know what our tactics are these days sometimes, man.
There's no tactics, bro. It's just hope and pray.
It's just so it's not that you don't deserve it. It's just that Copenhagen and Galatasaray knocked you out. This team is not. No, I'll say this, game. I'll say this, but I think United can replay that Champions League.
Yeah, we go through
9 more times out of 10, we qualify. I promise. Yeah. We had the lead in every game except Bayern, which is obviously the better team than us. So I think for me, a team with if Onana had a brain and if a better coach that had a little bit more of the defensive structure, I think we qualify.
For sure. Yeah. And next year.
This is my issue, bro. If Ten Hag,
100%.
Bro, he doesn't know how to coach your rest defense. It's obvious. He doesn't know how to coach your rest defense, and it's a big problem. I think for me, this team for me, by the way, is what's it called? Play on the front foot type of team. I really do think so. I think this is a play on the front foot team, but they need a structure where they play on the front foot. If they make mistakes,
there's a safety net. Yeah,
there's a safety net.
Yeah,
because for me, I said this yesterday on I said this on Friday on Saeed channel. For me, Bruno's not a counter-attacking player. He's a possession player. I know that sounds crazy, but when you play counter-attack, you feed into
the physical demands. Yeah.
You first of all, he's a physically limited player, so you have that. You're asking him to cover space that he can't cover, and second of all, you're feeding into his tendencies on the ball that are negative. So for me, I think for me, I need a coach that can coach a rest defense, man, because these guys are front-footed players.
Because we're seeing it with Tottenham as well, and just problems with coaching a rest defense. If he doesn't have a fucking superhuman Van de Ven, VDV, backing that up, then they're leaking goals. They've conceded more goals than us. So it's not like just a Ten Hag problem, but like it is a problem where you're going to leak a lot of goals in the Premier League and in every competition. Champions League, if you don't have a proper out of possession structure and you're not compact and there's gaps everywhere, like it's definitely an issue. It's 100% an issue, and I'm not sure that he can fix it. So I guess we'll have to just see what happens, but let's just celebrate today, man. Let's celebrate the performances of these guys. Like these players, we've said it all year. These players care, man. Like that, you can tell that this is a group that actually cares.
That's why I've always said, people keep saying this is the same cycle repeating. It's not the same cycle. These guys really are laying their every single bone in their body on that pitch today.
Yeah.
And every day, like for the most part, obviously today it did look like for a part they gave up, but like, bro, they are tired. This system requires levels of physical demand that's, for me, impossible to reach.
Yeah.
Because Klopp is like this pressing monster. His teams don't have to like cover as much space as us. Why is that? Coaching. That's like the issue. So like, bro, 100%. If Liverpool had Ten Hag, bro, I promise you, Van Dijk would be on like his 8th hamstring injury trying to cover that space. Konate, the hamstring would be falling off the bone.
Ridiculous.
Endo trying to cover all that space. Look how class Endo looks for Liverpool. Put him at United, bro. He'll look like a bum.
Fish out of water, yeah.
So, yeah, it's like So I think that's it. That's what it is for me. I think for me at the end of the day, United's biggest issue for me, finally, before it's been like player quality and stuff like that. I think it's really coaching quality this time. I really think these players need a better coach. Obviously, don't get it twisted. We need some better players. Let's not get it. Let's not like we still need a winger. For me, we definitely need another midfielder, and we definitely need another center back and another fullback. I think that's the 4 positions United need to really address.
Yeah,
and a backup striker. I don't know if Ten Hag can coach it, but his football ideas do not revolve. Yeah, bro, he loves to defend 2v2. But that's not like Pep defends 2v2 at times too, though. But he also has the rest of his press really coordinated.
So, or it's like if they gets breaking through, I feel like he can live with it because it's like he knows what he's trying to do, and like sometimes just
And he
things
also he
happen.
just has better athletes. He also has better athletes in defense.
Yeah,
Than us.
that's true. Yeah.
We don't
There's
have
just
athletes.
ours is just haphazard. It's like people are just running towards the ball. They don't know if they're supposed to go or if they're supposed to stay. It just doesn't look like they know what they're supposed to be doing. But
Yeah, it's putting ball. Yeah, it's pretty much it, guys. Oh my god, what a game!
what a game, man!
Whirlwind of emotions, man. Whirlwind of emotions.
Unbelievable.
I'm just happy I could do content today and not be mad. I could just be happy.
For real.
Sing my players' praises, man. That's what
Such
it's
a
all
relief.
about. What people don't mention, yeah. But make sure you guys smash the like button. I don't even know how many likes we're at, but obviously we're about like at 25 consistent viewers throughout the video. This week, upcoming week, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this dub. I'll be on footage just more in about 5 minutes, so make sure most of you guys will be on there too. This week, content coming up. Thursday, watch along Greece versus Kazakhstan. We will be there. Euro playoff. You guys thought I was stressed today. Wait till Thursday. That's real. That's real stress. That's real stress. So I'll definitely be up for that. And then just other videos during the week. We'll talk about international break. I might do like a little bit more like audience engaging content, like call and show, hear what you guys have to say. Because we're officially into the business end of the season. Last international break. After this, it's games until the end of the season. So every team pretty much, I think every team in the Big Six, bar Spurs, have trophies to fight for. Shocker.
Yeah.
Arsenal have Premier Champions League. City have all three. Chelsea are in the FA Cup semi-final. Liverpool obviously have Europa League, Premier League. So we all have trophies to fight for. So it's going to be an entertaining end to the season. And let's see who ends up with the silverware. Let's see who ends up with the Champions League spots. It's going to be entertaining. So catch you guys on the flip side. Obviously, CK, make sure you guys follow him. State of Footy on YouTube and on Twitter. I think he's been busy with work, so obviously he hasn't been, but when he gets free time again, he'll post. And then obviously CK's coming over here in a couple weeks. So me, him, Omar, the content will be out on all three platforms, State of Footy and Footy Fanatics. Obviously, Omar's not here, but make sure you guys subscribe to his Footy podcast as well, Footy Fanatics in the building.
Sure.
So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to all platforms, and I'll catch you guys later in the week. And on Footy, there's more in about 4 minutes. Catch you guys later. Peace.